Eyewitness News is helping Western New York families make ends meet. Tax season is behind us now, but there are still a lot of questions out there. And as 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ed Riley tells us tonight, if you're not careful, you could possibly be hit next year with a big tax bill.
Did you understand what was going on?
Not quite. The only thing they said that we were supposed to get more money, like back in our paychecks.
Many people still do not understand the new tax reform laws. And that's why Kurt Baker from Buffalo felt he needed to schedule a summer session with a tax expert.
Definitely, because it was never really explained, so.
Even though the tax season is over, Christopher Fabian, vice president of EG Tax in Amherst, said his office is still getting lots of calls for help.
Is this something regarding your individual return?
Even tax professionals are still trying to sort things out.
Well, they just came out earlier this week saying they're going to change the 1040 to 2 half sheets of papers, but then they're going to add all these other schedules which are going to flow. So it's the same thing, but they're making it look simple. But it's not. It's still just as complicated as ever.
But perhaps the biggest confusion involves the amount withheld from your paycheck. Earlier this year, the federal government started taking less money out of employee paychecks for taxes. It meant more take-home pay, but
the government wasn't that nice and said, here's a whole bunch of free money.
EG Tax is now finding that many people are not having enough money withheld. And that means you might not be getting that tax refund you were planning on next year.
They might be thinking, oh, I always plan it where I just break even, maybe get $500. They're going to end up owing $500.
Fabian urges all employees to review your paycheck withholdings. Online tools to do that are available on the EG Tax and IRS websites.
Just got to use them. Don't wait till January, because come January next year, it's too late.
Over the past few weeks, we have brought you several stories about dealing with credit card debt. Well, a word of warning. Before you withdraw money from your retirement account to pay a big credit card bill, you might want to check with a professional, because otherwise you could end up with a large tax liability. In Amherst, Ed Riley, 7 Eyewitness News.